Fight fans all over the world, it's Daddy Pete with Slap Happy Gorilla Podcast. What? William Zepeda, Shakur Stevenson is finally a done deal, according to Boxing Scene. I was reading the article, man. Look, who cares about this fight, man? I'm on record. I made a video about Shakur Foster and Shakur Stevenson when they kind of got into their little Twitter beef. And I was saying I'd rather see that fight than to see this fight. But it is what it is. I guess Shakur Stevenson, he wanted to fight more than Zepeda. Zepeda's supposed to be like the next in line for that belt. He got the interim belt or whatever. And he able to challenge for the WBC, but he act like he really ain't want to fight. It's like Shakur Stevenson wanted more than him. But I guess none of that matters, man. Both guys had underwhelming last fights. They killed Shakur Stevenson about fighting an electrician or plumber, whatever. And then, because the Schofield fight fell through. Another fight I didn't care about seeing. A lot of fight fans was excited to see Shakur Stevenson and Floyd Schofield. I was not. Schofield is still a prospect being groomed for the next phase of his career. He shouldn't be in the ring with the likes of Shakur Stevenson. And why? Because he did not earn anything he didn't do nothing to earn fighting against a champion. What Shakur Stevenson need with him? He chasing around these guys he don't need to be chasing. He got a champion there he won't fight at 135 in Keyshawn Davis. And Tank Davis, who's a champion at 135, they act like they ain't go fight. So what you doing? Fighting Floyd Schofields and plumbers and all that and chasing around William Zepeda. I like Shakur Stevenson, but I don't want to see his career go to nothing. That's my frustration. But anyway, William Zepeda, his last two, look, he fought Tevin Farmer twice. And for y'all who might not know a lot about him, and you might have saw the fight and still didn't know a lot about Tevin Farmer, you probably looked at his record and say, oh, he's a nobody. Tevin Farmer is a respectable guy, respectable fighter. You know what I'm saying? His career didn't pan out, like it probably could have. He is an ex-champion. He did hold a title. He had a world championship.
At the tail of the tape, you see Zepeda towering over Tevin Farmer, who's now up at 135, the 10th ranked fighter, according to Ring Magazine, in this division.
Less sharp, like he's a defensive, slick African American boxer. He's the epitome of that. And once upon a time, he was pretty decent. He's a decent fighter. He had some fights that didn't pan out for him, didn't go his way, lost some close ones. His career was a little, shoddy because of some things happening. He had some hand injuries. He got shot in the hand, man. He was trying to protect, he from Philly, hood Philly, tried to protect the little girl from getting shot, got shot in his hand. That was another downside in his career. You're a boxer. You use your hands. He got shot in his hand. So, yeah, it's just some things that happened to him that didn't pan out for him in boxing. That don't mean he's not a decent fighter. He's a decent enough fighter. He's in the twilight of his career. He's a little long in the tooth now. But some of the attributes that Shakur Stevenson has, he has. But Shakur Stevenson's a lot younger, a lot sharper, and more elusive. So now what you think Zepeda go do against Shakur Stevenson? You know what I'm saying? He went tooth and nail with Tevin Farmer. The first fight ended in, a majority decision or a split decision? A split decision, I believe. And Tevin Farmer dropped William Zepeda in the first fight. The second fight ended in a majority decision. So Tevin Farmer gave him all he could tote. And then now you go get in there with Shakur Stevenson, who go do what? Like, what you gonna do with Shakur Stevenson? And this is what I'm saying. Like, okay, yeah, it's a opponent for Shakur Stevenson that he's a notable guy to fight for Shakur Stevenson. But, I mean, I just personally don't really want to see it. I just don't. He 33-0 with 27 knockouts, and maybe that's, I guess that's why Shakur Stevenson want to fight him. He want to take his or have something to talk about. But, man, what is this going to do for your profile? That's my thing. Like, you can't hoodwink real boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to have been going over there with Eddie Hearn and them. He over there making a turkey a la chic bag, whatever. Supposed to have been making some money, raising his profile. He was trying to fight. Well, he was supposed to have been in the fight with Schofield, who fell out, fought a plumber, electrician, whatever, same different. And, now you fighting William Zepeda. To me, man, yeah, you make a couple dollars, but you ain't raise your profile to be talking about trying to entice Tank. Man, look, I don't know. I just hope Shakur Stevenson, I hope his career turned out better than what it's turning out right now, man. God bless him for the future. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this fight. Let me know what y'all think about these career moves. This Daddy P. Like, hate, comment, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon if you want to be notified every time it go down. This Daddy P. I'm out.